Hello. So there's this object near the sun. Hello. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. So let me point to it. This is it right here. And watch it move. It'll start out somewhere over here. See, it's going down as well. So it's traveling across. But it's also getting lower, I think. Yep. So I don't know what it is. So it's kind of, moving across, but at an angle coming this way. It's definitely moving a lot slower than the all the meteors you can see flying by in the picture. I don't know what it is. It's an odd little thing. Don't know. Maybe it's an alien spaceship. Whatever it is, I don't think it's something on the lens. That's for sure. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that it wasn't there this morning, and it's there now. I will have to wait and see how it moves, I guess. I suppose. Well, if anyone has any ideas, that would be cool. So, that's all. I wanted to see if anyone could think of anything it could be. Because it hasn't been there, but it's there now. Whatever that it is, something in space. Don't know how far. But like I said, it's moving pretty slow, relatively speaking. I mean, the other things are moving, who knows? Those close to the sun could be moving faster than 26,000 miles per minute or whatever they gauge it at. But it seems to be taking its time, so it's not a meteor, I wouldn't think. I guess it's always possible that there's one meteor that just moves really slow compared to the rest of those things up there flying super fast. Anyway, just wondering. And we'll come back and check on that. Let's check weather right quick. And um, and we got a few marine warnings. So if you're out on a boat and you're in the Atlanta Sound, Alamo, and the Arpica, anyway, um, Iowa and South Dakota have a severe warning. Uh, Laramie, Wyoming has a severe warning, and Iowa has another severe warning. Hello. So there's this thing up here. Don't know what it is, but it's definitely not moving as fast as the meteors and the shooting stars. It wasn't there this morning. It wasn't there yesterday, but it's there now. So, not sure what it is. Maybe it's Planet X. Who knows what it is? Maybe it's wormwood. I don't know. But it's definitely bigger than the meteors flying by. But it's definitely slower. Maybe it's Jupiter. Right. Jupiter is way off course if that's Jupiter. Well, we know it's not Jupiter. Anyway, don't know what it is. But it is moving. Let's see what time it started. Oh, right. Let's look at. Oh, we don't need tsunami. Let's check on the storm hitting LA. That was this morning. And we'll see if they've updated. South of Terrebonne Bay. So let's see what he's saying for this afternoon. If the forecast has changed any. And then we'll go back and look at object near the sun again. Alright, I don't know why his video is taking so long to play. So we're going to do something else. Alaska had a 3.9, but you know, they get about 1,000 small quakes a month. They had a 4.2. Let's see, has this thing loaded yet? Where was it? Alright, we don't need the tsunami. And there's a new warning for Iowa. Alright, so I don't know what that is, but it's probably not one of our planets. And we're not under any solar warnings. Oh, don't know what it is, but it's moving right up here. Hmm. I mean, maybe it's a super huge. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be there. I don't know. I've just never seen it before. So I'm just wondering. 5.0 in Japan, 5.2 in India, 5.1 in Indonesia, and a 5.2 in New Zealand. Anyway, I'm not trying to do this. I'm just trying to keep an eye on California. Really. This one's over here by itself in Bodfish, California. Not a big one, but that's a new location. The rest of them are still consistent. Ridgecrest, of course. Okay. Why isn't that updating? Oh, and one just came in from Michigan. Okay. Hey, discernment, how are you? How are things where you're at? Yeah, it's there on this image too. So watch this. Oh, it's not moving on this one. Maybe it's got to load. Anyway, this thing up here, I'll go back to the other site so you can see it move. Whatever this is moving. I don't know, it's moving weird. Yeah, yes, it did. Here we go. Now it's moving. Okay, see, it wasn't there earlier. Here it comes. So I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a big star that's moving way faster than the other stars, but moving slower than the way slower than the meteors. Maybe. But see, yeah, I don't know. Uh, is part of, if it's moving retrograde, it's part of the system meshing with ours. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just know that it wasn't there this morning, and it wasn't there yesterday, and it wasn't there the day before, blah, blah, blah. So don't know what it is. It's pretty big compared to the rest of the stuff, and it definitely is, definitely isn't a meteor. Well, it wouldn't appear to be because it's moving really slow. Anyway, so I was just wondering if somebody knows. There's a couple of nice sun flares. Yeah, that storm's gonna drop a lot of rain and a lot of rain in Louisiana. They started evacuating people yesterday. Oh, really? Okay, that thing's huge then. And I don't see anything on here. This isn't the one that shows the this there was a really big burst over here, but not I guess not on this one. I got to go back time frame or something. Let's see how. Oh, I can enlarge this here, huh? Let's try that. 1,000 Earths is the width of our sun, right? I thought our sun was bigger than that even. And how many times bigger is Jupiter? How many Earths would fit in Jupiter? Do you know? Man, this thing takes a long time. Gracious. I don't want to wait on that. That is too long. So, we tiny compared to other, yeah, true that.
You're almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button. Then click Add Extension to continue.
Oh man, I'm hungry. No, I don't think I want to do that. Yes. Sorry. Okay. Uh, it's 109 Earths across. Wow. Wow. 1.3 million Earth size. Yeah, that sounds more like it. Isn't that crazy? We're like the ants. Oh, that wasn't moving fast enough for me. Shouldn't be any radio blackouts. Not today. Man thinks he's in control. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Can you imagine the real power of the sun? They don't even know. They can't measure it. They don't have any tools that can measure the power of the sun. And we know that it's all changing. Because you heard about what's in Isaiah 30:26, right? in Isaiah 20 or 30:26. It says, "The moon will become as bright as the sun, and the sun will become 7 times brighter, sevenfold as 7 days before, before the Lord's return." It was a prophecy in Isaiah. But see the shape of this aurora here? That's almost what the shape of the clouds or the formation, every time we have a severe storm, like the worst storms you see moving across the U.S., and I've seen it. So just imagine that without all the color, but looking like storm clouds shaped exactly like this. And so that's why I say half time I think we're the we could see the aurora if the clouds weren't there, and the aurora is a bunch of helium and protons and electrons, and but I think it's there's a lot of it in our atmosphere now. Right. But I'm saying I think sometimes it's mixed in the clouds, on storm clouds we see, because they have the identical shape. And I don't know anything else that looks like that. And it's the same, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but that's the way some of those storm fronts come in, looking just like that. And there'll be different colors in the clouds, but not those colors. Isn't that beautiful, though? I mean, it's not good for us, but it's beautiful. That was an image from a minor CME impact. That was July 6th. That's a coronal hole map. That was July 2nd. June 23rd. Quite a few of them. It's just so gorgeous. I would love to see that. I'd love to go up there and see that. Yeah, I think it is too, burning up the other gases. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. That was from June 9th. The G1 that we just had. Hmm. Anyway, So what do you think that thing is that was moving across the, moving across, well, not across, because the sun's way down here, but what do you think that is up there? Yeah, whatever it is, you're right, it's big, because you would only be able to fit maybe 6 or 7, maybe 8 of those in here, if that many. Oh, there's another one popping up now, too. Right at the top. Yeah, way bigger than Jupiter. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, we know Jupiter would be somewhere in here, right? With the with our planets, wouldn't it? Or maybe right there. There's a lot of meteors. Yeah, that's what I thought. At least I didn't think that was in the orbital plane when I first looked at it, because at first I thought, well, Jupiter's bigger and everything. Whoa, I just saw something down here. Jupiter's bigger than everything else, but this doesn't. I would think that our planets weren't in that position. I don't know. I have to keep an eye on that. Definitely. At least California, just had a big one somewhere. There's a red one. Ooh, a 5.8 in the Philippines. Hmm. Seattle had some this morning. They had a, I don't remember what it was right now. It was, they were both 4s. Uh-oh, I missed that one. Rich Quest had a 4.9 today while I was gone. That's not good. Yeah, Seattle had a 3.5, or Washington State had a 3.5 and a 4.6 this morning. The Ridgecrest is heading back up to fives. All right, no new severe warnings unless you're out on a boat. 2 marine warnings. Wouldn't that be nice? Be out on your boat, fishing, checking out your buddies on YouTube, showing them the big fish you're catching. Oh, that's near Pensacola, that marine warning. So they said the Mississippi River is they're having all kinds of landslides. Yeah, no doubt. The solar wind speeds has increased to over 600 kilometers a second due to the effects. Okay. So let's go to your 40th high school reunion coming up. Yeah, I feel you on that. Where's it at? New Hampshire. Hmm. Did you go to the 10th year and the 20th year? '40th high school reunion. How old are you? I thought you were in your 40s. Oh, well, I can't even get to see my grandkids. Oh, I feel you on that. Yeah. I'll tell the one with the 3 restaurants. If they pay for your ticket, you'll come work in the restaurant while you're there to earn it back or whatever. Maybe they'll just buy you a ticket. You know, this land here, Ridgecrest, has got to be becoming more and more unstable. All the buildings, because it did a 4.5 yesterday and now 4.9 today, and so the structures are already weak, and now it's still. Yeah, I used to have a boyfriend that smoked $50 cigars, and that was back in the 90s. Them cigars that he used to buy probably are $80, $90 now. He used to go get them from somebody special in New York. Wow. See, that's like the dream I had of a tsunami hitting the East Coast. I was down the ocean front, and I looked at the swimming pool, and the water was rocking in the swimming pool. And I turned around and hollered earthquake to everybody. And I said, no, never mind that tsunami. And I was trying to holler at my sister to come out of the hotel. I mean, they already had to evacuate that one hospital. And then they had to evacuate some other little, smaller medical facilities. Yeah, I feel you on that discernment, Daryl. or Daniel. Wow, more than 4,700 quakes have occurred since July 4th. 4,700. Wow. Um, it's probably 4,800 by now since I did this article 7 hours ago. Another one in the Philippines. I'm really just keeping an eye on California, but been glancing at the other ones, just watching what's following the. All right, so this 4.9 that hit Ridge Crest today was 9.9 kilometers. And that's a new area. Yeah, I agree with you there. You know what's sad? It's just like me, if I was rich or well-to-do, everybody would have been offering me a ride to work. Of course, I wouldn't have needed it because I would have been able to get a rent car or just go get a new car. But, you know, not one person's offered me a ride to work. So, nor to even just get me to, even if I caught the bus and did the walking, I can't even get someone to agree to, to do the other 3 blocks in the dangerous neighborhood that I live in. So it's all good. It is what it is. I wouldn't have left other people hanging like that. It'd be an inconvenience. Sure, it's an inconvenience. Go out of your way to give someone a ride. I get it. There's a lot of traffic too, and they all live at opposite ends, and then the job's at another opposite end. So, I would have thought, somebody would be like, I'll at least give you a ride for a month, so you can earn some money. Because you ever can't get another car or an engine for your car if you're not, but whatever. I mean, some people can't because of their work hours, but there's other people that could, or even if they just if I had to go in earlier and just sit there till it was time for me to work, you know. But I get it, I guess, because my schedule changes from day to day, and then sometimes it's 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Uh, they went to visit your wife's sister. How come you didn't go with them? Ooh, tornado warning for Wyoming and a severe thunderstorm for Pinellas, Florida. And those are the two latest. So the storm in Florida is 13 miles west of Powder River Rest Area, which is 18 miles southeast of Buffalo, moving southeast at 20 miles per hour. So if anyone is in that vicinity in Florida, you need to go ahead and take cover. Wyoming, excuse me. And in Florida, the severe storm, they got, uh, it is located in Harper's Bluff near Seminole, moving east at 10 miles per hour. We had a storm come through here yesterday, moving 60 miles per hour. That ain't as fast as the one I saw, last week, or the week before? The storm itself was moving 70 miles per hour. And then it had 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts, so 110-mile-an-hour wind did some heavy damage. That's like a Cat 2, or at least a Cat 1, but I think that's a Cat 2. I'd have to look it up. Like a Cat 2 hurricane, except it wasn't a hurricane. And that part of Virginia always gets severe storms too. Coming off those mountains and dipping in that valley. Danville, of course. There's the watch box. And Tennessee's got some action. Mississippi's got a little action. Gracious. Georgia has action. Even around where my granddaughter lives. But look at this mess down here. This is all coming in, incoming. Oh no, we got a watch box close to, was a marine warning right now, but close to Sarasota, which is close to John. That's where John's in this area somewhere. And I think that storm is headed that way. Oh, they just got a block up here. located 22 miles of Mexico Beach, South Panama City Beach, moving north at 35 knots. So that's going up here. And what's going to hit them is not even here yet. Unless they think this is going to move that direction. No, that's moving north at 35 knots. Oh, all this is moving north. Huh. You know, it must be really beautiful weather down here and beautiful water. And out here, woo, wouldn't that be nice? In Key West. I'm sorry, I look at maps and I start thinking about all the places I wish I could go. I have to live vicariously through maps. That's sad. Anyway. Playa del Carmen. Hmm. Hey, I didn't make it that small, did I? Yeah, I guess I did. Well, at least Texas ain't got a whole bunch of stuff going on today. Wyoming's got a couple of watch boxes. So does Wisconsin. Anyway, 8-hour drive. Oh yeah, thank the Lord they're safe. All right, let's look at that crazy thing moving on the Lasco. Huh? Yeah, it's kind of big. And maybe this thing up here, maybe that's one of its moons, or who knows? Maybe that's a sun and that's a moon. Maybe that's wormwood coming in. Yeah, I used to drive 9 hours straight to Athens. I used to get off work after working 12-hour shift at the bar and get on the road and drive all night. Drive there and end up taking 10 hours every time you stop for gas and you know get a cup of coffee or whatever to stay awake, and then pick her up and drive back. So I'd be on the road 19, 20 hours straight because once I got a rental car, I had to stop more often after working all night. That was a rough drive, let me tell you. First time I went, I broke it up. I drove there and got a hotel and then drove back the next day. That wasn't so bad. But doing that round trip, which I did every time after the first time, that was rough. That round trip was rough. Driving 20 some hours after working all night is probably wasn't wise, but I was okay. I mean, I was wide awake, but it definitely, it wears you out for like 2 days afterwards. Still feel like you're moving. I miss road trips, though. I love road trips. I love just being able to go play. I haven't been able to go down to the beach and film the moon rises or anything. So I wonder what that is because it's about the same brightness as the stars, just bigger. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be there this time of day. I don't know. No, I haven't been seeing it. So. Okay, at least Ridgecrest is back down to 2.5, but they had 2.5, 0.4 kilometers. And they had 2.5, 8.3 kilometers. And what was that? 4.9, I think, was 9.9 kilometers. They had one at 8.2, one at 11.3, one at 10.3, one at 8.1. Yeah, that one was, the 4.9 was at 9.9 kilometers. At least there's no new ones right now. Oh, Afghanistan had a 4.2. And Alaska had a 4.2. And the Philippines had a 5.8. Oh, I still got the tornado on me. Anyway, I will be back later. Uh, it would be an earlier show, I think, than normal. Maybe. So God bless everyone. all these commercials up here? That's weird. What is all this? I don't even watch stuff like this, so why is this stuff showing up on my thing? That's crazy. Nintendo. Anyway, I don't know, that's got me perplexed. It doesn't show up on that thing. Well, we'll see where else it moves to today. But thank you for stopping in, and have a blessed day.